Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to make you some corned beef fritters. In my last video I made some corned beef and rice. Today I'm making you corned beef fritters, and this corned beef is a half of a corned beef from the previous one that I had used. So let's get into it. The reason I'm making corned beef fritters is to show everyone that you can take some simple little things and you can make a big meal that would serve your family. So I took one corned beef, I cut it in half, and I showed you how to make corned beef gravy to go with rice. This corned beef, this half of corned beef now that I have, I'm going to make corned beef fritters to show you another way that you can utilize the corned beef to make the corned beef fritters. Can use it for breakfast, you can use it with your lunch, you can use it as a snack, you can use it with your dinner, you can however you want to use it. So I am just showing you different ways to make food that you do not have to go crazy and go to the supermarket buying everything off the shelf. Just buy some simple things that you can use to make different dishes that would not serve just one person. If you buy a can of soup, you have a big family, you probably have to buy a few cans. You buy one corned beef and you can serve a lot of people with one corned beef and some rice or so, okay? So let's get into it. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I have my corned beef here and I have a clean bowl here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mash it up. You want to mash it up, and then to this corned beef I'm going to add, I have over here a scallion, I have a half an onion, and I have some thyme, some fresh thyme. So I'm going to wash these. Now for the fresh thyme, you just need the leaves. You just need the leaves, so you just hold it like that and pull it like that and the leaves comes right off. And that's what you're gonna do. Just pull it. And that's your thyme. Now I'm gonna cut up the onion, but we're gonna chop the onion small. And as you all can see, I use a lot of onion because I like onion. If you don't like onion, you can just eliminate the onion. It is okay. It's always about your preference and what you like. If you don't like one thing, eliminate it and try something else. Got your bigger knife for this. Let me get my bigger knife. Ooh, my eyes are now starting to water. Much better with a bigger knife. And for the scallion, I think that's good enough. So now I'm going to add that to here. I'm going to add a small piece of fresh pepper. This is an option. You don't have to add pepper. I just like a little spice. So I add pepper, but you can eliminate this part. I don't want the pepper to touch my hand because it burns my fingers. So and then we're just gonna mix this together. This is what just basically what it looks like. Mix this together, and I'm gonna add a little bit of water. And corned beef has salt to it, so you have to be careful and not add too much salt if you're adding, because it already has salt. I'm gonna add a little more water to this. Then I'm gonna add some seasoning salt to it. Add some seasoning salt. Sometimes people add an egg to it, but I don't, but you can if you want to. And then you taste it. Always taste your food to see if it has too much salt or if you need to add salt, because as I said, the corned beef is salty already. As I said, the corned beef is salty, but if you want to add a little more salt, or taste your food to make sure that it have enough salt, so you don't make everything and realize you need more salt or so. So let me taste this. No, doesn't need salt. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some flour to this. This is like half a cup of flour. This is a half a corned beef right there. That's half a cup of flour. And I'm gonna add a teaspoon of baking powder. I just add half a cup of flour. So now I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. You don't need any more than that. And mix it up together. Just mix it to get the right consistency. This don't need any more. This don't need any more flour. This is just about right. And this is how you make corned beef fritters. So I will fry this up in a few minutes and I will show you exactly what it looks like. Fritters into a hot pan with oil. And you can always drop them whatever size you want to. You might want them bigger than this. You might want them smaller. Whatever size you want, you can drop them. This is the size that is good for me right now. And I think this is a good size right here to drop them. And basically that's it. So you see this one small can of corned beef fritters right here, and I was able to make a nice gravy out of 1 can. If I could do it, trust me, you could do it too, and feed your family. And with the gravy, I had cabbage in there and peppers and onions, so good vegetables in there. So feed your family good. And now, all you're going to do is get a fork and you're just going to flip it. That way they can cook on both sides, and you just keep flipping them all the time. See? And it will cook on both sides, and then you can, once it cook on the other side, just flip again. If it's a little bit too soft, it's not ready to flip, just leave it for a while. Or get yourself a spatula, which probably I should have done. Flip it. There you go. Flip, flip, flip. Make a sandwich out of this. You can put this between a couple of slices of bread, some tomatoes, and a piece of lettuce, and voila! You have a nice sandwich right there. You can, in the evening, for dinner, if you want something light for dinner, you don't want a heavy dinner, you can have this. You can, as I said, you can make a sandwich with it, or you can put it with a piece of meat, whatever you want to do, and have something light in the evening as well. You can also have this, just this, and a nice salad in the evening for dinner, and that would be good. So I'm just going to let this brown for a few minutes. and then flip it again. I don't need to flip it right now, but that just cooks for a few minutes, and then I'll come back and show you the finished version. Okay, so now I'm going to take out this last set of corned beef fritters. And that's it, guys. That's how you make your corned beef fritters. So now I had 2 meals. And that's it. This is my corned beef fritters. You see that 1 can of corned beef fed a whole lot of people, because this is a lot of corned beef fritters. These, as I said, you can put between a couple slices of bread and make a sandwich. You can have them with a salad. You can have them for breakfast in the morning, or you can just eat them just like that for a snack. However you want to eat it, you are welcome to eat it. How easy it was to make these corned beef fritters. Very easy. 1 can of corned beef gave me some gravy for my corned beef and rice, and the other half gave me these fritters. This can serve a few people in your family. You can make some sandwiches with this. You can eat it with a salad. You can eat it just like that as a snack. However you want to eat them, you can eat them. But they're very good, so try them and you will like them. I thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.